What's up, Rockstars? Today I have an exciting unboxing. This is a unique thing, unlike anything we've seen before. This is the Bad Karma game on Teburu. I'm gonna unbox it, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna tell you guys all about it, but first let's just dive in. Thank you to my channel sponsor Into the AM. As a company that believes hard work and a great product is a proper way to conduct business, I am delighted to have them as part of the channel. They have some of the coolest graphic t-shirts around and an absolute best fit and feel that has continually exceeded my expectations. With new shirts arriving all the time and other products like boxers, hats, and even a monthly shirt club, I wholeheartedly recommend them to you. Check out the link in my description of this video for an exclusive 10% off everything they sell. As always, a huge shout out to my patrons and YouTube members. It is through their financial support that this channel is possible. Thank you so much for being there every single month so that I can continue to rely on you guys to help the channel be as good as it can be. You guys are making all the difference and I greatly appreciate it. Definitely helps make this channel more and more of a reality. Okay. Oh, it's all one box. That's good. So there's all that. It's all empty. We will go top down and look at everything up close. You guys know how that works. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look. I think that's it. And then it's just going to be wrapped, I think. I don't know if I can slide it. I might be able to just slide it out. Yep. Okay. I can do that. That'll be, I think, easier and quicker, perhaps. Maybe not easier. I don't know. Okay. Ooh. Woo. It's a big box, guys. So here is the box. All right, and then I don't know if it says it on this side, does it? Yeah, powered by Teburu, and it says it over there as well. And there's nothing on the back. It's all black. I love just art like this. That's awesome. It says demo kit here. Okay, before I open this up, before I see it, we are going to swap camera positions to top down. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. There's some wacky characters, by the way. I can tell you that much. This looks pretty wacky. All right. Let's see. Now, again, this includes the Teburu thing, as far as I know. So it's a whole thing here. It'll be interesting to see the production quality of everything and kind of where they're at with it and so on and so forth. This just seems like a regular board here, just cardboard, as you can see. And it is quite, let's see here, quite long. There we are. So we have two. We got this one. And the other side we have this one. So just a little, looks like difference in color, perhaps, maybe? I'll have to look at it. But it is double-sided. Set that over there. See what else we got in here. Nothing more in that bubble wrap. Inside this bubble wrap, aha, this is the actual Teburu. This system here. You can see this, and it looks like it also folds out in much the same way. There you go. You can kind of see that. It's got a little doohickey here, a little power button here. So we'll see what all this is about. On the side here is the Explored Company logo, and then a non-USB-C USB. So that's kind of an interesting choice. I wonder if they'll update that. Again, this is a prototype. Hopefully it goes to C. That's pretty standardized, right? Especially if you're near it. All right, looks like now all that's left is a whole bunch of foam. Oh my goodness. All right, it's all locked away in here. Let's take a look. I'm gonna go for the biggest hole first. Oh my goodness. All right, so here we go. Here is the first guy. 3D printed. You can see the little postal marks on the bottom there. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in. If we're gonna look at minis, let's go ahead and look at minis, huh? All right, such a big box, my goodness. All right. Got the royal rod. Let's take a look. So this is very interesting. I'll have to glue this back on. It probably just fell off. It's no problem. It looks like he has two other kind of hooves here. A slightly sculpted base. It's mostly flat though. A pretty thick base too. There is what looks to be a magnet, and I imagine that should be in the center. So I might have to move that. I don't know. I'll take a look. And maybe not. It's just pretty in there, but it might just be magnetized to the feet. I don't know. I'll take a look. Either way, detail wise, I think this will come out great in regular PVC. Just looking at what I see here for a mass production model, nothing stands out as something that won't take. There's maybe some soft details right here, but nothing major. The plant growth out, by the way, is really, really cool. And I think that'll look really neat painted. The face, by the way, too. And again, I like how on his foot here, it's here. But then on his head and this arm, it's over here. So it's kind of like an X design, which gives it, I think, some visual interest. The teeth are very cool, too. I like that. The eyes look neat. All right. So I have no idea what he is. But there he is. I bet. His other foot is, yep, right here. There's the other foot. There you go. Now you've seen it. Okay, let's see. What else we got here? Oh my gosh, this is all just going to come out. Oh man, another big mini. Okay, this one I have not seen. And maybe the man is supposed to be there because it's over here as well. And I'm not really seeing it come out. So maybe that's on purpose. I will let you know. This is cool. Again, I'm loving the overall design of everything. It's very interesting. Right, so we got the kind of the flowy cape thing on two different sides here. That's cool. That it's obviously a cohesive unit because like these two arms are both holding it and these two arms are doing stuff as well. It's like the smoke stuff. Again, there's like kind of rock and debris in there, which is kind of interesting. I really dig that. The skin here is like gross, very skinny. And then it's even like not quite straight here. It's a little slanted here, a little turned. And if you notice, there are two heads looking at each other here. Very cool. What a neat design. I like that. This could get really bendy in a final production plastic. So hopefully they either do ABS on this or otherwise they'll have to thicken it up. Otherwise you're going to have it bent like sideways unless there's some really good storage. And even then you can't ever trust shipping. This is cool though. This is the one part that's a little weird is this is kind of like open here. It looks kind of strange. It's not really connected to anything. Otherwise, I think I like every single part of this mini. It's really cool. Very neat. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. All right, let's see what's in here. Aha, look at that. We got power cords and stuff. Okay, so this is fun. This is a stand here. Oh, this is nice. Amazon Basics. Tried and true. Again, this is all, this is all prototype, right? So I'll always keep that in mind. That's to hold it there. And then we have a USB cable, which is good because I'd have to kind of fish out one for that. Probably from my PlayStation 3 controllers, I believe, have that. If that, or a PS4, I think does too. So PS4 controllers, what I meant to say. Looks like there's more, so let's go ahead and keep diving on in. I actually want to put this slightly back where I got it, maybe, if I even know what I don't even know what went where. So we're just going to put it in like this. Get out of here. All right. There we go. It's so soft. Because underneath is more minis. Look at that. Yay, more minis. All right. So let's look at this terrain first. My goodness. Look at this. Look at that. That is fun. So it looks like you get 3 of these, at least in the prototype. Love the gems, really do. Love the sculpted everything. That's nice as well. It's, I think, going to look really nice. They're definitely putting in a lot of effort into this and the production quality. I like the lines and kind of the rocky texture and all that. Makes it look very man-made but worn, if that makes sense. Like this is natural, this is not natural. There's like perfect squares, but then there's like chips and stuff like that, which make it kind of cool. Let's see. I got 3 of them. Are they all the same? I bet they are. I would imagine they are. Yeah, it looks like they're the same thing. So that is fine. All right, and this is really cool. Again, I don't know if he's going to lay this down or what he's going to do or where these come into play, but this obviously robs you of a spot. You're not going to be putting a person on this. Very, very cool idea. Very nice looking. I like that. Oh man, what do we got here? We got some kind of like Simon Says base thing, and maybe you put these guys on it. Looks like kind of like that. Do they like? Oh, I bet they like light up and stuff. All sorts of electronic-y kind of stuff here. I don't know if I'm going to fit it on right away, but it's there. Okay, these are two different sizes. I see. So it knows front and back. So there you go. That's how I think they're going to be. And I'm assuming this lights up. Very interesting there. See, we got a die, two dice. Currently they are, looks like sticker dice, but kind of interesting because they like curve in. I don't know. It's a very interesting, almost like they painted over it by the looks of it almost. It does have like a little notch here. That's kind of cool. I don't know if these have like a microchip in them or anything. They might. If so, I can't tell. They feel like dice. They're fairly heavy. They're not like super light, but I've gotten wooden dice that were painted before, so it all really just depends on the the game, right, and the prototype especially. Let's look at some heroes. Let's do that. All right, this is a fun mini. First of all, he has a shield with blades on it and like a sawed-off shotgun, and that combo is really cool. Very interesting. Currently multi-part, so you can have gaps like this, which look nice. Inside of the shield, it has some sculpting, and a very nice sculpting around the arm and whatnot. His muscles are flexed while he's holding this giant shield, which is fitting here. They do have some really cool like kind of spiral designs here, which I really like. I appreciate that. The way he's dressed, it kind of reminds me of like Secret World. If you ever played that MMO or that kind of style of thing, right? Like this is how you would dress up. Love the kind of the ammo thing here. His glasses. Again, this is a resin prototype, so keep that in mind. But his glasses do look cool. I imagine inside of here is something to let the Teburu system know where he is. It could just be a magnet or a piece of metal or something like that. I don't know exactly what they're using. Looks like this is interesting. You get two of these guys. I was not expecting that. So you get two. Not sure why. I guess I'll have to let you know via the game. By the way, this prototype has no rule book. Looks like there's 2 copies of each person, so I'm only take one out each time. It literally is like you play it and it teaches you just like a video game would, which is kind of interesting. The one thing I hate the most about board games is rule books. I cannot stand rule books. And I doubt I'm the only one here. The fire on here is great. Not wearing a shirt, but does have like this like fur cloak thing and this crazy helmet. This dude is insane. There's a little bit of a bend here. I don't know if that's on purpose. He also has some grenades, because why the heck not? With his big axe. The axe here has these wing designs that seem a little faint, especially on the bottom. I like to see that more pronounced in the final version. Kind of like these shoelaces here, I'll pronounce these are, so that when it gets softer, same here with the fire, these will look great, right? The fire and the shoelaces. I want to make sure this does too. Very cool pose. I like it. He's a big guy with a big weapon. I appreciate that as well. It's not like some kind of ridiculous silliness when it comes to like what they can even realistically do here. Again, there's some bending here, but it looks like they are going to try and do the bow attached by even fingers here. This might need to change. Just doing a 2-finger kind of drawback. There is no rope, at least not in this version. Let me see if there's another one. No, she's not like that either. So, FYI. The big bow, though. I'll make sure it focuses. Look how big this bow is. Like, it's huge. It does seem bigger here than here. I'm not exactly sure why. It could almost bend over. The backside where her quiver is, the quivers, like the arrows, look really cool. I dig that. And I also really like the sack that they're in. I will say these are 2 different scales. So this arrow and these arrows are way different sizes. So if you see, these arrows are that big. And then this arrow is that big. So a big difference there, right? This is obviously not the same as that. Ideally, we make these either poking out a bit more, though it becomes kind of unrealistic to draw. Or, I mean, I don't know. I like the scale to stay the same. Love the kind of pants she's wearing with a little sack there or whatever. The little flow you see of cloth is really cool. It matches her legs as she's kind of like bracing back to shoot. like a Hawkeye trick shot. So what that is. And then there is this lady right here. And again, like super dynamic here. No sculpted bases, so there's a little bit to give a dynamic pose. This will probably need to be ABS when they finally make it. But a very cool pose. I love the backhanded kind of blade style thing going on here. The hairdo is freaking sweet. There's a freaking like AR-90 here or some junk like that, or a P-90, whatever that is. So they used them in Stargate, right? That's all I remember. It's been a while since I played an FPS, but those are cool guns. So I dig the gun. Got like some ammo packs or something like that. Wearing a collar, being professional, I dig that. She could be straight out of the Matrix. I like that one a lot. And you know what, guys? I think that might be it. Let me check in here. No, that is it. That is everything in the prototype. Everything else is through the app. Is exactly what you need. So, guys, stay tuned. I will be reviewing this. I'll let you know my thoughts on this. As you know, I have yet to find an app that truly makes it worthwhile to be tied down to some electronic. So, can Teburu change my mind? Is this going to be that revolutionary? I will let you guys know for sure very soon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys again really soon. Not right away with the review. That'll come. I gotta get some good game time in with it, but soon enough. All right, take care, guys.